Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your final episode of Universe Mode before the biggest pay-per-view that we will possibly ever put on here in Universe Mode history, as Unforgiven is coming you guys' way, and we're doing it big. We're doing it international, baby, as we are going to San Juan, Puerto Rico. But tonight we have a contract signing for the World Heavyweight Championship as Damian Priest and John Moxley step into the ring. And that's not the only thing, as this will be the final face-to-face before Unforgiven, both men going face-to-face. And we will see last man standing match for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history. And on top of that, we have a loser leaves mayhem match for the first time ever, as Holland will be settling out his differences with Sheamus. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting the show off here with Tommaso Ciampa going one-on-one with Akam. As we all know, this coming Sunday, we are going to be seeing the Authors of Pain go against DIY. It is going to be the Heart and Soul versus the final chapter of Universe Mode, as these four men are looking to absolutely kill each other. But I want to take you back to what happened a couple of weeks ago here in Universe Mode, as things are kind of brewing, as DIY was able to pick up a win against the New Day here on Mayhem. And as they got their win, a little bit of mind games came into the fray, as AOP came out here, a little bit of a slow clap, but for the most part, this was to get under the skin of DIY, and it seems to be working. They've gotten in the mind of DIY, they've been affecting them, and it's definitely been doing its course, as we are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be damn good for the Mayhem Tag Team Championships for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history. It's going to be damn good. I can't wait to get to there, as the Mayhem Tag Team titles, man, they look beautiful. I just can't wait to see them finally put on the line, if you ask me. But tonight, we're going to be seeing Akam, the little brother in AOP, go one-on-one with the man himself, Tommaso Ciampa. Listen, Ciampa, he's a hard-hitting individual, so I wouldn't sleep on him, to say the least. But when going against men like the Authors of Pain, the sheer size difference in the dominance that is always shown on display by the Authors of Pain is just absolutely mesmerizing, and it is something to be seen, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. But as we are finally ready, to get right into the nitty-gritty, it is DIY, and Tommaso Ciampa is here, and he seems like he is back with an absolute vengeance here tonight, as Ciampa knows what he has to do. Ciampa already has it in his mind, and he seems like he is ready to execute on what needs to be executed. And I tell you what that is the Authors of Pain. If they win those championships this Sunday at the Unforgiven pay-per-view, the tag team division might just get put in an absolute lock. A lock that we haven't seen the division get put in quite some time, or I should say since pre-draft, when the Usos were champion, as it took a lot to get the titles off of them. And DIY, they got screwed over along with FTR this past WrestleMania with the debut of Jacob Fatu. But now we're seeing DIY on a new brand, getting a new start with the same old challenges. Although the numbers game may be even when it comes down to DIY and AOP, this is something that much more serious when you're looking at the size differences between these men. As look at this beautiful, collar and tie lock up there, as Akam now has Ciampa up on his shoulders. Beautiful work there by Akam. Akam doing a beautiful takedown there to Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa definitely going to have to be a little quick on his feet in this match if he wants to walk away with the victory. He's going to have to be well scouted, he's going to have to well execute his maneuvers. And anytime he does something, he's going to want to make sure that timing is absolutely on key. As look at this now, Ciampa getting definitely hurt here tonight, as, ooh, I was going to say hurt might not even be the name for it, as AOP, man, every time they come into the ring, they definitely try to live up to that name, bringing that pain to the squared circle. As look at this now, Tommaso Ciampa getting absolutely taken down here tonight by Akam, man. Look at that, as Razor coaching him on the outside. This is just brutal, as, oh, Ciampa gets kicked right into the midsection there. Another kick into the midsection there from one half of the chapters that look to end. Oh my God, look at this. That right there might have knocked the lights out of Tommaso Ciampa, if you ask me. Tommaso Ciampa, man, he's definitely gonna have to try to figure himself out, as this right here seems to be a massacre, and what could be the beginning sights of what you see this Sunday at Unforgiven, coming to you guys live right here on the YouTube channel We definitely can't wait to get there, as it is going to be one hell of an event, ladies and gentlemen. And oh man, look at that once again, as Akam, one half of the Authors of Pain, doing everything that he can do to put the absolute hurt on his opponent here tonight. Beautiful press slam there into the cover. Is this one going to be it? No, Ciampa fights. Ciampa kicks out, but if you ask me, I feel like Ciampa just kicked out with really nothing left in the tank. He just kicked out just because, as that final chapter seems like it's ready to get written, and it does, with the period at the end. A power bomb heard around the world as Tommaso Ciampa falls. So one half of the Authors of Pain, Akam. And although the WWE Universe isn't too pleased about this one tonight, the one thing that they have to, respect more than anything else, I mean, come on, the momentum control being shown on display by the Authors of Pain has to be something we gotta study. Each and every single week I listen to the response from the WWE Universe and the response from the OC. And since last week, it's been a bit quiet, but I am sick and tired of things being quiet. In 2 days' time, I go into one of the biggest matches of my career while I end one out. You're too full of yourself, Brian. That's gonna be your downfall this Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is going to be the final face-to-face before Unforgiven, as Chad Gable looks to defend the championship high and proud this Sunday at the Unforgiven pay-per-view, but he also needs to face his challenger, as Dijak has had a lot to say over the last couple of weeks and skipped out on the split-screen interview last week, claiming that if the champion has something to say to the challenger, then to say it to his face. But ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, it is going to be for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history, a last man standing match, and it's going down with JD McDonagh and Ricochet. And inside your main event, it is a loser leaves mayhem match, as Holland looks to take out his old fella and Sheamus. And also coming up later tonight, it is going to be the contract signing for the World Heavyweight Championship match, Moxley Priest one-on-one, San Juan, Puerto Rico at Unforgiven. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in the Mayhem Zone as we are getting in to face-to-face action as it is going down here tonight. And speaking of going down, you can definitely tell the crowd here in the U.S. is making a loud, emphatic statement as we are going international this Sunday, as Dijak will be challenging the champion, Chad Gable. The North American Championship defended in a non-North American time is definitely interesting to say the least. But ladies and gentlemen, this one's gonna be damn good, as Dijak is ready with the leather jacket, the sunglasses on. This man is ready for anything, and when I say anything, I mean absolutely everything here tonight. Dijak has a mission statement that he would like to continue to set out for himself, and that mission statement is very emphatic and it's very clear. Championship gold. That is what Dijak wants to wear. But ladies and gentlemen, as Dijak makes his way out here tonight, I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching right here on Friday nights. As you see, big pop by the North American champion, Chad Gable, getting all of the love here tonight. Man, oh man, I mean, let's talk about the last couple of weeks that it has been for Chad Gable and the Alpha Academy, as Dijak has been kind of just doing any and everything that he could possibly do to the Alpha Academy here in Universe Mode to make a statement be made, or let a statement be made to Chad Gable. He told Gable a couple of weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, excuse me, show up to work, do what you gotta do, let's fight. Week after that, Dijak went against Otis and one hell of a horse fight, I tell you. And in the end, Chad Gable came to save the day. And last week, ladies and gentlemen, was supposed to be a split-screen interview between the two men. And it was Chad Gable who was supposed to come out, but Dijak saying he wanted absolutely none of it. If the champion has something to say to the challenger, say it to his face. Let's see what he has to say.
You know what your problem is, Gable? You're arrogant.
You walk around with that championship around your waist like you own this show. You've been champion, but you've been sitting back while I've been putting in the work, and I just got here. If you don't see a problem with that, then maybe the championship shouldn't be around your waist. Shoosh! All you do is talk. When I defend this championship, it'll be exactly that. Defend it inside the wrestling ring like it should be. Because I respect the art of professional wrestling. You don't. You respect nothing. You go behind people's backs backstage and attack them. You attack people from behind. You aren't a real man. You aren't a real challenger. And if you think you're somebody that can be looked at as a champion, then you're damn wrong. Sure, I haven't been around over the last couple of weeks. Sure, I've been busy. But that's what it takes being champion. You have to put the company on your back. And that is exactly what I have been doing. And this Sunday going into Unforgiven, no difference will be made with you. You will be the same as Roderick Strong and Adam Cole, another man who has lost to the North American champion, another man who is going to get fed to the Chad Gable system. Oh my God, wait a minute, Dijak attacking Chad Gable now, bringing him up on the shoulders. Feast your eyes! Dropping Gable exactly where he stands and proving the point that he is the one putting in the work. Talk about staying in control as Chad Gable gets up to his feet, showing that this one is not only going to be a banger, but it's going to be a hard-hitting one as we still have to find out who's going to walk away North American champion, and that is coming your way this Sunday at Unforgiven. It's going to be a damn good one. I can't wait to see you guys there. Tonight there's a lot on the line. Tonight I have to prove that I'm not only better than Sheamus, but I have to prove that I'm better than what anybody has ever made me out to be in the past. I have to just prove that I am better. I have to push past the negative doubts. I have to push past the haters. I have to push past myself. I have to push forward and understand that tonight is about my career and my next step. Sheamus, you are a lot of things to me. A mentor, a brother figure, and I'd even say best friend. But tonight that all goes out the window. Because I'm not only coming for you, fella, but I am coming for your entire career. How poetic, isn't it? You break up the brawling brutes, and I'm the one to send you off, right where you felt like it was all gonna begin for you. I'll see you in the main event, fella. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in the Mayhem Zone as we are getting to you guys with 2 out of our 3 matches here for our Mayhem Go Home show. And it is going to be last man standing match. And it's going down for the first time here in Universe Mode History. It's going to be fun, it's going to be big, and it's going to be done the right way. With this match being featured by the human highlight reel himself, it is Ricochet. Last week we seen Ricochet go one-on-one with JD McDonagh. And one hell of a matchup that was, but in the end, it was JD McDonagh to walk away with the victory. But here tonight, Ricochet has a lot to prove, as last week Ricochet felt disrespected that Dominic Mysterio continued to be an interference all throughout the match. Felt disrespected that he lost the match because his opponent hit Ricochet's own finishing maneuver. When it comes to the disrespect, the Judgment Day have labeled it all over Mayhem. They have definitely told that line, to say the least. And here tonight, Ricochet is looking to gain some of that respect back, not only for himself, but for the Mayhem locker room as well. As Ricochet has been the only person, or as of last week, to really call up or call out and step up to the challenge of the Judgment Day. Usually members of the locker room will get beat by the Judgment Day, and that's that. That's all we hear from it. But no, not him, not Ricochet. But you see, McDonagh's ready to go. Dominic Mysterio's ready to probably interfere, but we're going to take you guys back to what went down last week when Ricochet went one-on-one with JD McDonagh. One hell of a matchup it was, as Ricochet ended up losing the matchup as JD McDonagh hit a recoil, and you know, that and a couple of helping hands, I'd argue, from Dominic Mysterio, that definitely didn't help the case of JD McDonagh. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here, we are ready to go. This one's going to be a damn good one here tonight. As you see, the crowd is not feeling the Judgment Day here tonight, no matter how much of a banger the music is, no matter how much we love Alter Bridge here in a Universe mode. The crowd's not here for it, and you can't blame them, as the Judgment Day have been trying to do in and everything in their possible, in their heart of hearts, in their beings, and or anything to stay on top here in Universe mode. In the season premiere, they let it be known that they were going to dominate unlike ever before. And here on Mayhem, I gotta be honest, we're seeing that domination being shown on display. As Rhea Ripley has an up-and-coming match this Sunday against Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship, main eventing last week, going one-on-one with Charlotte, and one hell of a matchup that was. Oh, JD McDonagh, beautiful drop kick as Ricochet runs right into it. Both men go for a collar and tie. Ricochet getting Irish whipped right into the corner there, as JD McDonagh has something more on mind here for Ricochet. You definitely can tell watching the tapes of the Prince. Beautiful work there by McDonagh, now going high and missing out. Man, oh man, oh man. I mean, talk about a game changer, or talk about a game changer. You want to talk about next steps for either Chad Gable or Dijak? I look at one of these men here tonight. Ricochet with a beautiful takedown, springing right off of the ropes. Now what does he have in mind here for McDonagh? Oh my God. Turns over, tries to hit that moonsault, going for maneuvers a little too big, a little early on, as McDonagh tries to do the same. And Ricochet moving right out of the way, and you see both of these men having each other very well scouted after being in the ring with each other last week here in Universe mode. And oh man, beautiful takedown there. Kick right into the chest, it seemed like, to Ricochet, as Ricochet doesn't really know quite exactly where he's at or what's going on, but it seems like he's going to make it work here tonight. As I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for stopping by here on the YouTube channel, as this one is Last Man Standing. And oh man, which means the rules do not apply. No disqualification, no count out. It all goes down right here. Oh man, what a match this is. And oh man, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Ricochet looking to turn this one around. Ricochet looking to do whatever the hell he has to do here tonight to walk away with the victory, and I can't blame him. I cannot blame him, as Ricochet, listen, he's been a guy who's been on the up and up here in his career. Beautiful takedown there by McDonagh. Been on the rise here. Every time Ricochet just has that little bit of a rise, he just falls that much more. Now, big question that I have for everybody is, can he turn that around? Will this match, winning your first ever, or the first ever Last Man Standing match here in Universe mode, that's got to be the way to do it. Look at this now, as once again, looks to bring him into the steel steps for the third time, but Ricochet moves McDonagh out of the way and throws him in there for two of his own. The receipts definitely being shown on display here tonight, as Ricochet now, what does he have in mind here to JD McDonagh? McDonagh absolutely hurt here tonight, as both men have kind of gone for big spot maneuvers in the early ons of this matchup. And now, wait a minute, Ricochet looking to make me, JD looking to make me eat my words, as McDonagh now has the upper hand here to Ricochet and giving us a way better viewing point than what we've seen originally. McDonagh now. McDonagh telling the referee to count. Referee on the count of 3. First time we're seeing a count in this one. Man, oh man, oh man. Referee already on the count of 7, but Ricochet getting up to his feet. And you see JD McDonagh, can you call it arrogance? Can you call it a little bit of a ego there? I definitely argue, as you see he got right away from his opponent. JD McDonagh was on the inside of the ring kind of waiting for things to happen. As, wait a minute, Ricochet now back into the ring, seems to be better in health than he was previously. But I ate my words, as that's got to go right out the window right after that suplex. Golly, dropping him right on the back of the neck. I mean, you can't think he'll get up after this, right? You've got to think in your heart of hearts, wow. The tenacity being shown here tonight by Ricochet. I mean, my God. taken down again. I mean, was it all for nothing? I wouldn't say that. I definitely would not say that. I'd say Ricochet right now, with each time he gets up, he is proving that he has it. The it that has been missing for the last year of his career in Universe Mode. As the referee once again count of 7. And that seems to be Ricochet's lucky number, as he's got himself back up to his feet twice now on the count of 7. Ducking down low, popping down under. What does JD McDonagh have in mind? Looks to hit him with a discus elbow there. Missed out. Big drop kick connects though. Couldn't get the job done in his own way, so we found another way around it. You gotta appreciate that right there by JD McDonagh, showing you the in-ring veteran IQ. And you see this now, Dominic Mysterio grabbing a weapon, what could be for JD McDonagh. Ricochet seeing what's about to go down and says absolutely not. And Ricochet with a recoil. The same maneuver that got done last week as look at this, Dominic Mysterio trying to distract the referee from counting the 10. Referee already on the count of 10. Ricochet arguing with Dominic Mysterio and no avail. And JD McDonagh goes up as we are going to go commercial break. Coming up later tonight, they are going to sign the contract as Jon Moxley and Damian Priest will be fighting for the World's Heavyweight Championship to kick us off this Sunday in San Juan, Puerto Rico at Unforgiven. But how can the most prestigious championship be the most prestigious? Well, ladies and gentlemen, with a contract signing, it goes down later tonight as Damian Priest and Jon Moxley got to sign the contract before they get to the matchup this Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for subscribing and liking this one if you have done so far, as we, in less than 1 month, we are going to be going to the beach as Raw and Mayhem are coming to the Bay Arena in Germany. It's going to be damn good as we are going international once again, but this time for the episodes of Raw and Mayhem those weeks, that's going to be very, very fun. As look at this now, Ricochet, just as fast as we were saying all that, this is just showing how fast Ricochet can turn the tides around inside a match. And you see now bouncing him off there. Beautiful work there by Ricochet, not playing any games here tonight. Ducking down low. And a spine buster there. Little hard to stick, but he stuck it the way he needed to do. Did what he had to do, and you can't blame them, as look at this now. Referee on the count of 3. 4 now. 5 and no. Count of 5 was just enough to get JD McDonagh to the top, as he is not going down easy here tonight, and you can't blame them. JD McDonagh has been through too much here in Universe Mode to just lay down easily, and you can definitely see here tonight. You could definitely tell here tonight he is not willing to go through. But you see as Dominic Mysterio distracting Ricochet for JD McDonagh, as McDonagh going under that ring. That might not be good for Ricochet, as, oh my God! McDonagh just spiked the chair right into the face of Ricochet here tonight. Oh my God, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get up after that. How the hell do you get up after that? As Ricochet finding a way to make me eat my words once again. And look at this now as Ricochet brought right into the corner. JD McDonagh has something big in store here tonight for Ricochet. This isn't good. Wait a minute. High risk, high reward. Spanish fly. JD McDonagh pulling out moves in his arsenal here tonight. McDonagh showing that he's ready to be that next challenger up top for what could be the North American, or even the WWE title, depending on who it's on, of course, as the Godfather of the Judgment Day will be challenging for that one. And Alabama, oh my God, dude. Absolutely brutal work we are seeing here tonight by Ricochet and JD McDonagh, as McDonagh has been the one doing the brutal work, has been the one putting the brutal the attack on Ricochet, and now referee counting again, as he should. I don't know how this one can possibly even go any longer. Oh man, and oh my God, again, and again, and again. Oh, this time Ricochet moves out of the way. Ricochet looking to catch him. Hurricane Rana right on the chair. Beautiful work there by Ricochet. Ricochet doing whatever the hell he has to do here tonight to walk away with the victory. Oh man. And wait a minute, referee on the count of 4. McDonagh getting right back to his feet, but Ricochet making him eat it. Making him eat it. Not a fan of what he has to do to him here tonight, but willing to go that extra mile. Ricochet has yet to really cross that line, I'd argue, as JD McDonagh has had no problem crossing that line at all whatsoever. As McDonagh now, what does he have in mind? Oh my God! On the chair leg! Frankensteiner! On the chair leg! There's no way Ricochet's getting back up. I mean, come on, how do you? Wow, and wow, wow! Right as he got up, caught him with a famouser and told the referee to go count again. Talk about playing this one smart here tonight is JD McDonagh. And now McDonagh a little pissed off that Ricochet got back up to his feet a little sooner than he expected him to. Now wait a minute, look for a little bit of trio woe position here. What does he have in mind for the human highlight reel, as the ace has been doing the job here tonight? If you ask me, McDonagh's definitely earned that name back, being the ace! Oh my God, look at this! Straight and utter brutality being shown on display here tonight by one of the members of the Judgment Day. Oh man, what the hell is going on here tonight? Count of 5, halfway there, and as Ricochet hears the count of 8, he climbs himself, gets back to his feet, brings McDonagh right into the corner. Well, wait a minute, I didn't even realize that's where Dominic Mysterio took off the turnbuckle. This might actually work out in the favor of Ricochet, as Ricochet is just collecting himself as he is staring over a lifeless JD McDonagh. I think he's now realizing that he was so lifeless because the turnbuckle wasn't there. But I want to remind you, that was due to all Mysterio, as look at that, Ricochet using the bump from the referee to his advantage. And now look at that, beautiful leg scissors there. Also want to remind you guys, later tonight we will be seeing a loser leaves mayhem match, and it's going to be damn good as Sheamus goes against Holland. But look at this now, as Ricochet continuing to do whatever the hell he has to do here tonight. Double leg scissors, knocking him down with the elbow, now picking him up. What does Ricochet have in mind here? Hooking the legs! Following through! This has got to be it. Oh man, Dominic once again looking to be that distraction. But look at that, perfectly done as Ricochet realizes what's going on, realizes that his opponent's about to get back to his feet. He gets right back on the attack. He doesn't just wait for the attack to come to him. Very smart strategy there by Ricochet here tonight. As Ricochet now, what does he have in mind? Again! Replay from last week as Ricochet just got hit with the recoil on the count of 8, and somehow, some way, Ricochet picking up a lifeless body, a corpse almost. And oh my God, once again, JD McDonagh not playing any games with Ricochet here tonight, bringing him down again. This match has been absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't even know if insane will be the right word for it, as Ricochet now, both men going for a collar and tie lockup. Beautiful work there as Ricochet now getting his face bounced right off of the corner there. Might have got his lights knocked out if you ask me. And now Ricochet getting absolutely hurt in the corner as McDonagh choking the life out of him. Not playing any games with him, just telling him, is this what you wanted? You wanted the Irish Ace, you got the Irish Ace. And I think if you ask me, for the first time in Universe Mode history, we are seeing exactly who and what the Irish Ace is outside of the Judgment Day. JD McDonagh has got to be one of the most hard-hitting people that we have seen. Couldn't connect all of it, but he got some of it. This one is absolutely insane. Look at this account that went from JD to Ricochet, just showing you how much this match will do to your career in this last man standing match. And wait a minute, Ricochet now, what does he have in mind here for JD McDonagh as Judgment Day was talking? Beautiful work there by Ricochet, springing through, catching him there in the legs, dropping him down. Beautiful work there by Ricochet with a drop kick to perfection. Ricochet not allowing the referee to continue counting, wants to stay on the attack here tonight, and you can't blame him as Ricochet absolutely on it. And oh, beautiful kick to the lower shoulder blade area, I'd say the back of the shoulder blade by Ricochet to JD McDonagh. McDonagh could be in trouble as Ricochet now looks to go up to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? What does he have in mind here? Beautiful moonsault! That has got to be it, as look at this now. Dominic Mysterio trying to come into the fray. Dominic Mysterio trying to distract Ricochet from a victory that is basically handed to him on a silver platter. McDonagh takes out the leg. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. This might not be exactly where he wants to be. As look at that. Moves him right out of the way. And now the confidence is back on the side of Ricochet. Ricochet needed to be in control of this one, and he found a way to be in control of it here tonight. Beautiful, beautiful work here tonight as look at this. Oh, my God. Ricochet at this point just adding insult to absolute injury here tonight. Count of 4 goes the referee, but again, Ricochet not taking that, that for being what it is, not taking the win, wanting to do more and more and more as Ricochet felt embarrassed last week for losing the way he did. And he is just adding insult to injury. And if you ask me, this one's over. What? McDonagh gets up off the count of 9. And oh, another kick to the face there by Ricochet to JD McDonagh. At this point, Ricochet is bullying McDonagh. That's not something that I ever thought I'd be able to say, as the Judgment Day usually are the bullies here in Universe Mode. Count of 8. Count of 9, and again. A count of 9. It's almost like he's teasing him, and oh, Ricochet brings him down. What a match we are seeing here tonight, and to think that we still have so much more to go. A contract signing, a main event matchup. I mean, it only gets better from here. As, oh man, McDonagh looking for those special toys that he's been introducing all throughout the matchup. Oh! Kendo stick right to the eyes. Man, oh man, oh man, as Ricochet now getting taunted, completely taunted by JD McDonagh. And I don't think it'll do him any good, as right there it seems to be over. McDonagh now taunting away at Ricochet, and for damn good reason, as I don't know how the hell Ricochet just got up. Ricochet though finding a way to get the stick out of his hand, and now sliding through. Bink! Right on the button! Ricochet caught McDonagh exactly where he needed to, and this might be that in that he needed from the start. He has been asking for it from the very start, and once again, although McDonagh able to get back to his feet, Ricochet once again taking him down and making it look effortless. I tell you, this man is a machine among machines, and he is showing his worth here tonight. And oh man, big punch there, knocking him off there does JD McDonagh, as McDonagh not impressed here tonight. And oh, shades of his teacher Finn Balor, not allowing the referee to continue to count, catching him up for some devil inside. The referee's counting, and the crowd is surprisingly chanting for one more time. Wow! Wow! 9! McDonagh does it! McDonagh does it! Here tonight! And in one of his impressive victories, I can say McDonagh, he went the mile tonight. And he showed everybody exactly what Friday nights are for. They're for nothing but wrestling. This Sunday, it all goes down as Unforgiven is presented to you by Wrestlepluss, and we want to lay down everything that's going down on the Mayhem side of things, as for the first time ever, the Mayhem Tag Team Championships will be on the line, as the Authors of Pain will be taking on DIY in an epic Tag Team Championship match for the first time ever here on Universe Mode. But speaking of first time ever, for the first time ever live on WWE pay-per-view, we will be seeing the American Dragon Bryan Danielson go one-on-one with the man who almost ended his career in the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And when it comes down to matches on Mayhem, they only get bigger from here, as the championship, the Women's World Championship, will be on the line, as Rhea Ripley had one hell of a match. Some people are calling it a 5-star banger with Charlotte last week. Can she do it against Becky this Sunday? We are gonna find out. And also, as we just seen the face-to-face confrontation between these two men, it's obvious that whatever the hell is going down between these guys, it's personal, and it's damn sure personal, as Chad Gable is gonna be taking on Dijak for his North American Championship. Who's gonna walk away with the victory? Comment your comment down below, as what will be kicking off the pay-per-view for us this Sunday, it is going to be Jon Moxley putting his World Heavyweight Championship on the line to take on the Godfather of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest. Who is gonna walk away in San Juan, Puerto Rico World Champion? Find out this Sunday. You got exactly what you wanted. So guess what, Dijak? This Sunday, you want the full Chad Gable. You want the Chad Gable that you feel isn't working hard enough to be champion, then fine, you got him. But I promise you, this is your funeral. Ladies and gentlemen, I am General Manager Wade Barry, and I am here to say thank you. Thank to you, to each and every single one of you who have stopped by and watched an episode of Mayhem. I don't think you guys quite understand. Mayhem has never seen the heights that it has seen since the draft. Mayhem has not looked the way it has not felt the way it has, and it has not been overall the show that you guys see today. And we only could have got that way. We only could have got to this final destination with you guys. It is you guys, the fans, who make each and every single one of these possibilities possible, and we just want to thank you for that. And as we say thank you, and as we go into Unforgiven for the second time here in Universe Mode history, we want to also thank every single man and woman who wrestle in that locker room and do what they got to do. But speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we are going to be seeing the contract signing for the World's Heavyweight Championship, Jon Moxley and Damian Priest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are right back out here tonight for you guys, as we are about to get into our contract signing for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And it is the Wild Thing himself, the man who cashed in his Money in the Bank at WrestleMania to make it a triple threat match and then pin Will Ospreay. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the ace, Jon Moxley. Coming down the ring ramp with nothing but a look in his eye. A look in his eye that tells a story that, well, it's complicated, but in the end it's put together, as this was supposed to be Finn Balor's opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship, Balor's embedded rematch clause. And now we're looking at Damian Priest in the mix. As confusing as all this may seem, both men will have the opportunity to not only recap you on how we got here, but they will have the opportunity to say a few words to their opponent here tonight, as this one is going to be so good. We have been waiting for these two men to go face to face in a more calm setting, as every time these men have went face to face over the last couple of weeks, it has been nothing but violence. I mean, listen, Judgment Day is so pissed off at Jon Moxley. Even Rhea Ripley hit a riptide on Moxley a couple of weeks ago. If you ask me, that was the more surprising thing to see than anything. And Moxley definitely hasn't forgotten about that one. But as the women's champion, it looks to take on the man at the pay-per-view. Moxley's taking on Senor Godfather. You know, I was told that I can come out here and say some words, get some things off my chest before the challenger comes out here and, well, what is there to say? What is there to say? What is there to do about the situation that we're in? I mean, you got what you wanted, Damian. You have an opportunity to face me this Sunday, 2 days' time, for the World's Heavyweight Championship. You maneuvered and weaseled your way into this opportunity, and don't get me wrong, this isn't me saying what I'm saying because I am not a fighting champion. It is because I am a fighting champion I feel the way I feel, as this match was tailor-made for one Finn Balor. But because Finn Balor's body gave out on him, now I'm looking at second place. And yeah, that's right, Damian, you are second place. You know your place in this division, you know your place in this locker room, and you know your place in the Judgment Day. You can lead them for however many weeks you want to lead them, but the fact of the matter remains the case, and that is you are no leader of the Judgment Day. You are a fake. You are a phony, and when I tear that mask from your face at Unforgiven, you are going to see exactly the kind of champion that I am, and that'll shortly stop getting questioned around here. I am not just a champion, I am the champion, and it's about time everybody realizes that, and it starts with you. Oh man, listen, well, we knew it was coming. We knew he was going to come out here. We were just waiting on exactly when it was going down, and here he is, as the Judgment Day has been all over Mayhem since the draft. Last week with Rhea Ripley making an emphatic statement, not only to everybody sitting at home, but to everybody who decides to call themselves a podcaster, reviewer, or anything such, as you cannot sit here and talk about last week's main event without saying that it wasn't damn close to 5 stars. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair tore the house down last week, and this week the Godfather, the Judgment Day, looks to step up in the spotlight. This week the Irish Ace and JD McDonagh stepped up and kind of laid it up for him again, as last week McDonagh defeated Ricochet, gave him a little bit of layup, and tonight he's doing it as well. You're not going to sit here and try to do that, Moxley. You're not going to sit here and try to paint a picture that isn't quite painted correctly. You see, Finn Balor was screwed out of his opportunity because of you and your stupid tactics, and that is the exact reason why I stand in his place. This isn't to hurt Finn Balor, this is to respect Finn Balor and everything that Finn Balor has not only done for the careers of the Judgment Day, but for the careers of each and every single man and woman that got fed to the Finn Balor World Heavyweight Championship run. And what a run it was. Your disrespect has absolutely no bounds, and this Sunday I'm going to show you exactly why they call me the Godfather of the Judgment Day, the problem solver of the Judgment Day, because when there are obstacles and roadblocks in our way, I clear them, and you're going to see exactly how that's done this Sunday. But that's not all I have for you. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Damian Priest trying to get the upper hand on the champion, but the world champion's too well scouted, knew exactly what was coming. Paradigm shift! A paradigm shift by the world's heavyweight champion, Jon Moxley, now staring down Senor Godfather as wow, this Sunday, Unforgiven, as we are going international, baby. When we go to San Juan, Puerto Rico, it is going to be Jon Moxley versus Damian Priest to start off Unforgiven, as this is confirmed to be the opener for your pay-per-view. But as we lean more in on tonight and the focus on tonight, the focus is, trust me, it's focusing as we need a loser to lead Mayhem. Who will it be? Will it be the Great White Sheamus, or will it be the man who is looking to find a new path for himself here on Friday nights, Ridge Holland? Who will it be? As Sheamus was the one who got drafted right here to Friday nights, but Ridge Holland wasn't. So if Holland beats Sheamus tonight, then he'll get his draft spot. If not, Sheamus remains and Holland leaves. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back out here in the Mayhem Zone, it's time for your main event. Sheamus, Holland, a match that has been embroiled in blood and an outcome that we knew needed to be since WrestleMania. It goes down right here tonight on your go home for Mayhem as loser leaves Mayhem. It goes down right here, right now. We've been waiting for it all night long, and it is finally here. One member of this matchup gets to stay. Who will it be? Will it be the Great White Sheamus, who has already taken steps to better himself and better this brand with his presence, or will it be the man who has recently just got temporary spot here, Ridge Holland, as Holland hasn't really done much here in Universe Mode aside from team with Sheamus, go after Sheamus. Sheamus now obviously being, in my opinion, would be the smarter pick, former Intercontinental Champion. But listen, don't sleep on this man Ridge, man. This man Ridge Holland has something. He has a gift. He has the look. He has the aesthetic. And he is ready to go if given a chance. And tonight, all he needs is a chance. Listen, if you ask me personally, when coming into this main event, who I gotta say I'm going for, listen, it's hard. You look at a guy like Sheamus, and yes, you can sit here and talk about all the accomplishments, the Intercontinental title, the WrestleMania matches. You can talk about them, sure. But at the same time, that was all under the regime of the Brawling Brutes. So can a lot of us even argue, can a lot of us even sit here and say without a shadow of a doubt that Sheamus got those wins completely on his own? Maybe that had something to do with Ridge Holland and Pete Dunne backing him. We don't know. We don't know what kept that magic for Sheamus alive, since we've yet to even see it in his singles run again here in Universe Mode. Tonight has a whole lot of story. The only question is who is going to be able to finish theirs, as we are getting right into this one. Holland breaks Sheamus right into the corner. Beautifully done there by Ridge Holland. Holland now picking him up, showing off the strength here, as this is the first time we are seeing Ridge Holland in the ring since the WrestleMania pay-per-view. And oh man, you can definitely tell there's just something about Ridge Holland, man. He just has that a new look about him, a new swagger, just a new everything about Ridge Holland here tonight. It is being shown on display, as look at this now. Holland, oh, beautiful stomp. Once again, controlling Sheamus in the early ons of this main event here tonight. As we do want to remind you, this is our main event. Loser leaves Mayhem. One of these men, the loser of this matchup. Oh, beautiful takedown there by Ridge Holland, as Holland is absolutely controlling this one here tonight, as Holland now top rope gets all of Sheamus. Beautiful takedown there from the top rope. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so far, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for more, as we are about to go on commercial break, and we'll make sure we're right back right after this. This Sunday, it all goes down as Unforgiven is presented to you by Wrestlepluss, and we want to lay down everything that's going down on the Mayhem side of things, as for the first time ever, the Mayhem Tag Team Championships will be on the line, as the Authors of Pain will be taking on DIY in an epic Tag Team Championship match for the first time ever here on Universe Mode. But speaking of first time evers, for the first time ever live on WWE pay-per-view, we will be seeing the American Dragon Bryan Danielson go one-on-one with the man who almost ended his career in the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And when it comes down to matches on Mayhem, they only get bigger from here, as the championship, the Women's World Championship, will be on the line, as Rhea Ripley had one hell of a match. Some people are calling it a 5-star banger with Charlotte last week. Can she do it against Becky this Sunday? We are going to find out. And also, as we just seen the face-to-face confrontation between these two men, it's obvious that whatever the hell is going down between these guys, it's personal, and it's damn sure personal. Chad Gable is going to be taking on Dijak for his North American Championship. Who is going to walk away with the victory? Comment your comment down below, as what will be kicking off the pay-per-view for us this Sunday. It is going to be Jon Moxley putting his World Heavyweight Championship on the line to take on the Godfather of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, who is going to walk away in San Juan, Puerto Rico World Champion. Find out this Sunday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break as Ridge Holland still seemingly in control of this one here tonight. As for a second we did, or it did seem like it was in the favor of, wait a minute, look at this now, bear hug here, as earlier on it was in the favor for a small bit of time. It was in the favor of the Great White Sheamus, as Sheamus wants to show you a bit of what went down on the commercial break, as he looks to be taking over and taking control of this one here tonight. Beautiful work there by the Great White Sheamus. Sheamus now popping up Ridge Holland and bringing him down. Man, oh man, that might have hurt. Screw might have, that definitely hurt. As look at this now, Ridge down and out. Sheamus to the top rope, and Sheamus with a knee but missed out. Sheamus trying to hit a flying knee strike, missed out. Definitely not smart if you're Sheamus. You definitely want to make sure that one was a little well scouted, but Sheamus doing any and everything here tonight to walk away with the victory, as this one is loser leaves mayhem. 2, is this one going to be it? No. Man, oh man, oh man. Sheamus not getting Holland. Sheamus not allowing Ridge Holland to do what he wants to do. As ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, this is the final episode of Universe Mode going until the Unforgiven pay-per-view coming your way this Sunday night. We don't have a set time for you yet, but as the weekend goes on, make sure you follow us over on Twitter. You check out the community page right here on YouTube. We'll definitely keep you up to date with the times, match cards, and how everything's going down. And, oh, beautiful work there by Sheamus, knocking off Ridge Holland, as Holland's still in trouble. Nowhere for him to go, nothing for him to do, as Sheamus once again working away on that arm and making sure he definitely works on it. You know, when Sheamus works on somebody's maneuver, he definitely, like I say, he works on it. He makes sure that shit hurts. And that is exactly what he is showing here tonight, as Sheamus, oh man, looked like he wanted to drive that leg right into the face of Ridge Holland, but Holland saying no. Holland not allowing this one to go any further than it has been, but no, eat my words again, as Sheamus. I was going to say Holland, but it seems like Sheamus is the one that's not allowing this one to go any further. Look at this now, Irish curse. Back breaker. My goodness. Absolutely devastating. Sheamus looks to put Holland down. Holland looks out, and he does. Sheamus is here in his slow rise to being the Great White, from being a champion once again. It isn't going anywhere, but Sheamus isn't done with Ridge Holland. He isn't done with him, as this is the final episode that you're going to see these two men get their hands on each other. But on the way that Ridge Holland was out, Sheamus wanted to definitely make sure he got that emphatic statement put in. But ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content on the channel, because more content is definitely coming you guys' way. Remember, tomorrow night we are going to be dropping the Unforgiven match cards and times. So every Saturday before a pay-per-view, we end up dropping a video showing off every match card, as the match cards that you are seeing towards the later runs of this video are all Mayhem side of things. But in tomorrow's video, you will see the full 8 match card. It is going to be damn good, as we got 5 matches for Mayhem, 3 matches for Raw, 8 matches in total. It's going to be a damn fun time, a damn good time, and I can't wait to see you guys then, as I love you guys so much. It has been one hell of an 8 weeks leading up to this pay-per-view. I'm recently just getting over a bit of a sickness and a bad stomach bug, so we're going to try to push through and get this pay-per-view out on time. What we can confirm is that it will be dropping Sunday night. Anything other than that, you'll get the news tomorrow night in the video for the match cards. But ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for our 2nd year of Unforgiven. See you then.